What is up, guys? Dzeeff here, and apparently we have a new ban list. The only problem is that on the North American site it is not updated because for whatever reason this site always takes forever to put the new ban list up, and on the UK site there are so many people trying to check it that the site will not load. So I think we're going to have to go over to Konami's Twitter to see what the new changes are, which is fine, but it's not as exciting. It's not like a one-by-one reveal. But yeah, it looks like this is now updated on the North American site. I'm sure by the time you guys watch this video, it will be updated on here, but for whatever reason, and I really don't know why, this site never updates on time. It is so late. I mean, right now, as I'm recording this, it is almost half an hour past when the ban list update happened on the UK site, and North America is like, yep, we're in the March 15th ban list. You guys don't need to see anything else. So let me hop over on Twitter and we'll see if we can find the new changes. All right, we are over here on the official EU page for Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is the banned cards right here. Guard Dragon LP and Zodiac Trident. Holy shit. Okay, Guard Dragon LP, everyone has been calling this for years. The card probably should have been banned a while ago, and I'm glad to finally see this card go. When will Konami stop printing cards that special summon things from the deck without putting any sort of restriction on them? I have no idea, but Guard Dragon LP is just another one of those cards that is now finally banned. As for Zodiac Trident, Zoo was getting way too popular, not only as a pure deck, but also in Tri-Brigade Zoo. They tried out bringing Trident back and seeing if people would play it. Clearly, people did like Zoo quite a bit, and in many ways, this is a hit to Zeus. AA Zeus was really good with the Zodiac cards. You could summon a Zoo, make Borbo attack directly, make the Zeus really easily. So while the Trident hit will affect the pure Zoo deck and the Tri-Brigade deck, it is also kind of an indirect hit to Zeus, which is one of the biggest cards of last format. By the way, this goes into effect on July 1st, which is kind of sad because there's an extravaganza this weekend which will be played with the old list, but I'm still probably going to play in that just because I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Regardless, this goes into effect on July 1st, so just know that if you play in the extravaganza this weekend, you won't have this new list. You'll still have to play against Dragon Link and Zodiacs, but there we go. Those are the forbidden cards. Moving on to Limited, we have, oh my gosh, okay, oh, wait, Limited, Miscellaneous Source, great. Skull Crobat Joker, okay. Striker Dragon, that's good, another hit to Dragon Link. Mirage Stalliel, let's fucking go, dude. I love Salaman Greats, and now I would kind of want to play them again. That's really cool. And then we have Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage, which I'm not super excited about. This is really undoing that ban list a while back that ended the Eternal format. That ban list banned Mirage, it banned Engage, it banned Harp, it banned Colossus, and now we have a few of those cards back, which is pretty cool. Now obviously I hate Engage. I really hope that this doesn't make Sky Strikers good again, but I know some people are fans of the deck even to this day, and I think that one Engage will help out to some extent. You can't do any crazy shenanigans with this card, but at one it does make Sky Strikers a lot better, and I think that Sky Striker fans will be pretty excited. But I'm really hoping they don't put it to 2 or 3 anytime soon. I really do not want to play against Sky Strikers on a regular basis ever again. As for Striker Dragon, you know, that's pretty interesting. It is obviously a very good card in the Dragon Link deck. It still is a good card at 1 copy per deck, but they also did ban LP, so Dragon Link is pretty hurt after this ban list. We don't know what the other changes are, but these are some pretty big changes for that deck. Joker coming back, I'm a little bit surprised about that one. I feel like Electromite is the card you want to bring back if you want to make Pendulums a little bit more viable, because they have been struggling for a while now, but Joker is still a pretty nice card. As for Miscellaneous, I think this is a good call. Dinosaurs are not the best deck, but they have been around for a while, and Miscellaneous makes many of the cards very difficult to interact with. I think this is one of the most annoying cards to play against right now, even if Dinosaurs are not the best deck. They keep getting more and more support, they keep getting more and more power, and now Miscellaneous is at 1, 1, so it makes them not as resilient to interruptions. For SemiLimited, we have double Iris Magician. This makes sense. I think I personally would have put it to 3 copies per deck. I don't think it's going to do that much, but maybe they were afraid of it being too good at 3 with the Skull Crobat Joker, which just came back. Either way, this is a pretty good card to have back at 2. I don't think it's going to make a big difference, and I would imagine to see it go to 3 copies on the next ban list update. The only unlimit was Symbol of Heritage, a card that was preemptively limited because Konami thought people would use it with cards like Norden, I believe, but it never really saw any play in the TCG as far as I remember. I think it did see play in the OCG though a little bit, so they like preemptively hit it in our format, and then no one even experimented with it because at 1 copy it's not really worth trying to use. Still, it's cool to see it back at Unlimited. I think one of the goals of a ban list is to take older cards off if they don't really need to be there anymore, and I really don't think that Symbol of Heritage needed to be limited, at least not for the last few years when pretty much no one was playing it or even really thinking about it. I mean, did any of you guys know that this card was limited? I know I did because it has been on there a while and I've always wondered when they were going to take it off, but I feel like a lot of people don't even know what this card does. Basically, it's a premature burial if you have 3 monster cards with the same name in your graveyard. There aren't really any restrictions, which obviously makes it a little bit dangerous, but I don't think anyone will play this card. As a 3 of though, it does guarantee you can add it to your hand with a card like Power Tool Dragon, but realistically I don't think that's going to be that big of an issue. So there it is, the entire July 1st, 2021 ban list update. Dragon Link are obviously going to be in a lot worse position. You also have Zodiac Trident leaving the format entirely, which not only changes Tri-Brigade decks, but also pretty much takes the pure Zodiac deck out of the equation. I can see a world where people try to play a pure Zoo deck even without Trident, just because of how easy it is to make Zeus, but realistically I don't think we need to worry too much about that, but it could be viable. I mean, they have a lot of hand traps they can play. They could play regular trap cards as well. You wouldn't have the Trident, of course, but Zeus is obviously still a very powerful card. The deck would be a lot worse going first though without Trident. As for things that weren't hit, we didn't see any Dogmatica Shaddoll Invoked hits. I kind of assumed that would be the case. I talked about this a week ago, but basically the Dogmatica cards will probably be some of the bigger selling points of the upcoming 2021 Megaton, so I didn't think that those cards would be hit, and they didn't get hit on this ban list, unsurprisingly. There's other decks as well that didn't get hit. Prank Kids didn't take any losses on this ban list, and that is a pretty big deal. Prank Kids were already doing quite well, and obviously there are no Drytron hits at all. Once again here, not super surprising. I talked about that earlier, where Lightning Overdrive is pretty much almost exclusively being sold by Drytrons because you have Diviner of the Herald, but I was kind of expecting maybe like 1 card to get limited, maybe, but it looks like Konami didn't want to hit that deck even a little bit, which I think means a lot of people are going to be main or side decking Droll in the upcoming months, because I expect Drytron to be very good. They were already a tier 1 deck and now they have less competition, so Drytrons are going to be one of the breakout hits from this ban list. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to let me know in the comment section below what you think about this new ban list, but I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.